question, write down the answers. Copy the question, write down the answers. I want one or two of you to volunteer me with your audio. Rajendra sir, could you please let one or two of them turn their audio on?
Pushpa. Hello, Pushpa. Pushpa,
Yes, sir.
please assist him. Assist yourself.
Sure, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Look, copy the question quickly. Options are there. Write down the answers, and this will be your exam as I mean a kind of revision as well as the exam, and I will provide you the answers at the end. Choose from these options, and you will be provided very brief time only to copy the question, write the answers, and then we'll move on to the next. It's a kind of online exam. You rate yourself. Now let's move on to the next slide. So are you all able to see what appears there on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's copy the questions. Options are given at the end or the instructions are given, and write down the answers. Number 2, I usually take a short walk in dash evening, either A and or the. Now let's move on to the next one, third. By the time you see the next question, please adjust answering the previous one. Done up to number 6?
Yes, sir. You can go for 7.
Okay. So after completing answering these, we'll move on to subject verb agreement. And here are some questions related to it as well. This is the sentence related to causative verbs.
सर 14 को ऑप्शन देखें वॉइस अब ये शायद है कि किसी
Go back to number 16. Okay.
यस सर भेजिए सर भेजिए
Done number 17. Okay, let's move on to number 18 then.
Yes, sir.
Just don't copy the questions only, okay? Please answer them as well. Manish, are you answering?
Yes, sir. I'm writing.
Okay, okay. Under English 10 section, you will be asked questions like this.
Sir, एक ऐसे Bye, sir.
Use the suitable form of the verb stay. Number 24, use the suitable form of the verb stay. Use the suitable form of the verb stay. Now change number 25, question number 25, the sentence in question number 25 into interrogative sentence. Change the sentence into indirect.
सर यो 26 को के गर्ने हो?
Change it into indirect. The sentence is in direct speech. Now change it into indirect. Done. Praveen, have you
Yes, sir.
done? Okay.
Yes, sir.
He said to me, don't look for that, what is inside the bracket, RV, ORV, not needed. He said to me, I drew 10 beautiful drawings. Now again, change this into indirect. Is everyone writing the answers as well or just copying the question?
Some were writing, कोही
Either it's direct, indirect speech, or be it sentence transformation, or be it question related to tense. You are always, almost most of the time, the candidates are tricked by the verb. Yeah, so this has been doing so many times in the classroom. We have done this 29 number. Okay. All you need to do is to look at the tense of the first tense of the reporting verb, then see whether reporting verb is followed by an object or not, then look at the tense of the sentence in direct speech, see if you have any adverb to change in the sentence in direct speech or not, and change in pronoun.
भयो सर
And while changing sentence to any either negative or interrogative or whatever, first look at the verb, and that verb will tell you the tense of the sentence. And after you identify the tense of the sentence, then first change it into negative, then make it a question. Miss Hamal, are you writing the answers?
Sir,
Are you writing the answers?
गर्दैछु sir.
Okay. अब धेरै छैन. This is the last one. Well, now let's move on to the answers right from the beginning. Are you still able to see the screen share?
Yes, sir.
Let's move
Sir,
on
how
to the
can Zoom
very
garden?
beginning. Now, when we pronounce the word Argentine, we pronounce it as vowel, and the thing is, the easiest thing is that the word also starts from a vowel. And footballer is a countable noun. Remember, footballer is singular countable noun, so it takes an. The word footballer is singular countable noun, so it takes an. Now move on to the next. If your answer is correct, award 1 mark. If your answer is not correct, don't award any mark, but correct the answers. And this way, doing exercises this way will help you a lot rather than going through the rules. And then we'll move on to subject verb agreement. Wait, let me adjust the screen. Number 2, I usually take a short walk in, now because this is a part of the day, as we have read yesterday, the evening. In the evening, part of the day takes the. Next, she is, again, the girl is a singular countable noun. Intelligent, I starts from vowel sounds, and when you pronounce the word intelligent, you begin with the vowel sound, and alphabet also is vowel, so and. Number 4, that's again an ostrich egg. Remove ostrich, egg, and ostrich also starts with a sound, and that's an ostrich egg. Next, number 5, and when you pronounce the word euro, you pronounce, it's not pronounced it as euro, it's pronounced it as euro. A euro coin means Nepali you, Nepali you, and English yu. English yu pronunciation is not the vowel sound, though it starts with the vowel alphabet, but the pronunciation, always remember, it's not the vowel sound other than a, e, I, o, u that determines article an or a, but it's the sound that determines whether there should be article a or n. So a euro coin. Number 6, a UFO. A UFO, article a. Number 7, the men's clothes are on the second floor, on the first floor, on the second floor, on the third floor. Number 8, the bus stop, because it's a pinpoint precise location, so it takes bus stop at. Number 9, cattle. Cattle is always considered as plural subject, so it always take plural verb. And which verb is plural here? Graze, this one. So when you read the sentence, it seems like is grazing is also correct, graze is also correct, whereas graze may not be correct. But the word cattle is always considered as plural, so it takes plural verb, graze. Cattle graze, cattle roam, cattle walk. Next, the poor, number 10. The poor, look at the trick played by the word except means except. So this is not the correct answer. And if you write accept, let's see, ACCEPTS, accepts, the poor is always considered as plural. So accepts also is wrong. So the only answer is accept, ACCEPT. You might have read in class 12, no, either in 11 or 12, meaning into words, similar words, homonyms. Next, either you or I. So when two subjects are joined by either or, the verb must agree to the second subject, or the verb must agree to the subject nearer to the verb. So I is the subject, and you, either you or I, this is the verb that I take. So either you or I am going to school. बुझिदैछ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When two subjects are joined by either or, neither nor, not only but also, then the verb must agree to the nearest subject. So this is the nearest subject to the verb that we are going to keep here. I is the nearest subject, so am. Now number 12, I as well as my friends, again similar. If two subjects are joined by phrases like as well as, this is not the part of the main clause, main sentence, but this is only an insertion, an extra information, as well as, together with, along with. So when we have these, they don't interfere or change the subject, the verb, but this first subject is always the subject of our sentence, not this one. So I am. The reason is this has nothing to do with our sentence. The main clause in the sentence is I dash going abroad, not as well as my friend, as well as, together with, along with, not only but also. They don't change the position of the, they have nothing to do with the verb. They are only the extra information in the sentence, but they are not the subject. र अर्को एउटा क्वेशन सोध्ने भनेको prominently this. Similar kind. So here many students make mistakes thinking that my friends is the subject, but here he, the word he is the subject, not my friends. So he as well as my friends is. It sounds a little bit odd because we are not used to it, but this is the case. So don't get mistaken in it. Now, number 13. She got her watch. Because got followed by object P3, repaired. She got her watch, repaired. The health workers are trying to get the people. Get plus isn't. The health workers are trying to, we have nothing to do with trying to or this one. The health workers get the people, G isn't the people. So we use to stop. The health workers are trying to get the people to stop drinking alcohol. Next, number 15. I made my little brother, made plus followed by isn't. So V1, by. I made my little brother, by. Number 16. She gets her mother, get plus isn't, to buy her a headband. To buy. Get plus isn't always takes to buy. We'll go into this positive verbs as well later on. Don't worry, even if you are not able to answer. For those who have already read, will be a kind of revision. For those who are new to this lesson, it's a kind of initiation into the lesson as well. Number 17. Nobody has helped them. They have. Although there is a has in the question, why? Yeah, has किन हुन्छ? Nobody, somebody, everybody भएपछि everybody, somebody, nobody, everyone, no one, someone, they are all called indefinite pronouns. And indefinite pronoun in a sentence always take. Some indefinite pronouns can be plural as well, just to several, few, many. They are plural also, but apart from those plural subjects, somebody, nobody, everybody, someone, no one, they are all considered as singular indefinite pronouns. And those singular indefinite pronouns always take singular verb in sentence. Nobody has, nobody is, everybody has, somebody is, somebody plays, everybody plays. But in passive or in other forms, they take quite different verb. Like in question tag, they take different verb, plural verb. Nobody has helped them. They have not been helped.
फिर एकचोटि भनिदिनु न सर।
Sorry for the slight disturbance. Okay, nobody has helped them. They have not been helped. Now, number 18. She was annoyed into active. They, and now we have to supply the subject on our own, the actor, the doer on our own. She was annoyed. They annoyed her. Look at the tense. She was annoyed into past. So they annoyed her.
So somebody हुन्छ नि
हजुर हजुर
somebody पनि लेख्न मिल्छ
she was annoyed somebody. अब त्यो अप्सनमा के छ? It depends on what options are asked.
Okay sir.
The similar kind of question, like she was annoyed, people, he is said to be a thief, or people say that he is a thief. English is spoken all over the world. Kind of questions are quite prominent questions. यस्तै खालको question सोध्छ, न कि he eats rice, rice is eaten by him. And we have almost, when we keep on doing questions like this, we will certainly do the questions that can be asked in the exams as well. The rule पढ्नु भन्दा पनि doing the questions are important. She knew me. She knows me. I am known to her. She knew me. I was known to her. By her होइन नि फेरि. I was known to her.
सर 18 का आन्सर भनिदिनु न।
She was annoyed. They annoyed her. They annoyed her. Before the exam, if you have to revise grammar portion, don't revise the rule, but revise the questions and their answers. Okay? That will be far more helpful rather than revising the rules. Rules are to understand, but unless and until you attempt the questions, there is no chances that you learn. Number 19, she knew me. I was known to her, not by her. She knows me. I am known to her. Number 20, a red car was being driven by her into active. She was driving a red car. She was driving a red car. Number 21. As soon as I dashed the letter, I posted it. As soon as I had written, I posted it. Why? Second sentence is simple past. Simple past, if you keep these two actions, the first action is always in past perfect, whereas the second action, the more recent action from the present. Just to, let me try. Okay. Where is linings? Yeah, only million. Just to wait.
विनोद भट्ट
I mean, the more recent यस्तो हुन्छ कि कस्तो हुन्छ भने draw a line एउटा त्यहाँ पेपरमा लाइन ड्र गर त draw a line एउटा स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्र गर र in your straight line 3 वटा vertical सानो straight line I लेख त तीनटा एउटा बिचमा एउटा अगाडि एउटा one end अर्को the other end and name these 3 points A B C right from the beginning A B C. Now A is the time at present, B in the middle is the time at past, C at the other end is the time at past perfect. A ma you are standing on A means which one is your recent तिमीबाट नजिकैको टाइमलाइन कुन हो that is simple past. तिमीबाट परको टाइमलाइन कुन हो number point C that is past perfect. The action that happened in past perfect is remote action. The action that happened in simple past is more recent, nearer action from you. If two actions happen simultaneously in the past, then you keep more recent action in the simple past. Just the first action, you wrote the letter, अगाडि नै लेखिसक्यो, posted it afterward, represent अहिले 8 बजे जस्तो 6 बजे लेटर लेख्यौ 7 बजे पोस्ट गर्यौ अहिले 8 बजे भनेपछि which one is the nearest action? Posting is the nearest action, so nearest action is kept in simple past. यति बुझ्यो हुन्छ. Number 22. She dash on computer before I phoned her. Now she was working on number 22 had been working. She had been working on computer before I phoned her. ठ्याक्कै यिनै क्वेशन्स यस्तै खालको क्वेशन सोध्ने हो है एक्जाममा टेन्स सँग रिलेटेड क्वेशन सोध्यो
सर 22 नम्बरको फेरि भनिदिनु न चिठी
हजुर
22 नम्बरको फेरि भनिदिनु न चिठी
She had been working on computer. Had been working, the last option. Was being working हुँदै हुँदैन यस्तो छ के यहाँ हेर was being working यो हुँदै हुँदैन the sentence is not in passive form because this verb is in simple past, phoned is in simple past, has worked हुँदै हुँदैन. The only option left is had been working. Number 23. At this time last week he was watching TV at this time last week. Your question सोधेको पनि छ एकचोटी or similar kind of question. Number 24. Had I informed her? If means if I had informed her. Conditional sentence may begin with had. Conditional sentence need not always begin with if. It may begin with unless, until. Had I informed means if I had informed her means this is past perfect. So the next one is would have plus V3. Now she would have stayed. That's the answer. Number 24 would have stayed. Number 25, my sister beat her finger. Now this beat is V2 form of bite, past form. My sister beat her finger into interrogative. My sister beat her finger. Did my sister bite her finger? Question mark. Did my sister bite her finger? Number 26. Don't creep along the fence, said the captain, or the captain said. The captain ordered not to creep along the fence. The captain ordered not to creep along the fence. Athava, the captain forbade creeping along the fence, but because the word captain is there, so order is the suitable reporting verb. He said to me, I drew 10 beautiful drawings. Said is followed by object me, so said changes into told. He told me that he, now drew is in simple past changes into past perfect. He told me that he had drawn 10 beautiful drawings. He told me that he had drawn 10 beautiful drawings. Number 28. The driver said to his brother, I flee the scene immediately after the incident. The driver told his brother that he fled, F-L-E-D. He fled the scene immediately after the incident. The driver told, why told? Said is followed by his brother, object of reporting verb. The driver told his brother that he fled the scene immediately after the incident. Once again, the driver told his brother that he fled the scene immediately after the incident. The number 29. The doctor said to my grandfather, don't smoke. The doctor forbade my grandfather from smoking. The doctor warned my grandfather not to smoke.
Sir, from smoking or to smoke?
The doctor forbade my grandfather from smoking.
To smoke चाहिँ हुँदैन?
सजेस्ट हुन्छ कि नै?
No, it can't be. I can't write here, say what is the right answer, provided that I look at the options given. The doctor said to my grandfather, don't smoke. The doctor forbade my grandfather from smoking. Pani huncha. The first priority, the correct logical answer. Our, it depends on what kind of options are asked in the answers. Okay? Question ma kasto khalko option dieko huncha. The doctor said to my grandfather, the doctor warned my grandfather not to smoke. The doctor warned my grandfather not to smoke. Pani huncha. The doctor advised my grandfather not to smoke. Pani huncha. तर अप्सनमा के दिएको छ जान्नु पर्ने चाहिँ the doctor said to my grandfather don't smoke. The doctor forbade my grandfather from smoking. यो दियो भने यसमा टिक. अब यो बाहेक अरु छ भने अरुमा नटिक, यसमा टिक. So it's determined by, the answer is determined by the kinds of options that are asked. अब मैले भनेकै आन्सर चाहिँ अप्सनमा छैन, तर अप्सनमा मिल्दो अप्सन एउटै छ के the doctor warned my grandfather not to smoke. अरु अप्सन मिल्दैन, त्यो मिल्छ भने त्यसमा लगाइदिने. Whenever you are attempting MCQ questions, first read the question, answer त्यो अप्सन हेर्ने हैन, अप्सनलाई छोप्ने हो. Read the question and come up with the possible answer here in your mind, and look whether the possible answer that you have conceived in your mind is there in the options or not. Number 30. He said the water freezes at 0 degree because the sentence in direct speech is fact, so we don't have to change the tense of the direct speech. The answer is, he said that the water freezes at 0 degree. He said that The water freezes at 0 degree. (31). She says to me, I like the way you smile. Now again here, says is the reporting verb, and because this reporting verb is in simple present tense, we don't change the tense of the sentence in direct speech. Yes, says reporting verb ho, reporting verb present tense ma cha. Your reporting verb present tense ma bhayeko hunale we don't have to change the tense of the sentence in direct speech. So the answer is, she says me that she likes the way I smile. She says me that she likes the way I smile. Now because the word says is followed by object me, says changes into tells. इसको correct answer चाहिँ के हुन्छ? Sorry, not says. She tells me, because says is followed by question ma, says is followed by object me. Question ma says पछि object me छ अथवा object जेसुकै object होस्. If the reporting verb is in simple present tense, and if the reporting verb is says, if it is followed by object, says changes into tells. Answer चाहिँ के हुन्छ? She tells me that she likes the way I smile. बुझियो?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next, number 32. They kneel down for the prayer into negative interrogative. Negative पनि हुनु पर्यो, question mark पनि हुनु, question sentence पनि हुनु पर्यो. Didn't they kneel down for the prayer? Question mark. Didn't they kneel? K-N-E-E-L. Why K-N-E-E-L? Did is already there. After do, does, did, we always keep the verb form into V1. Didn't they kneel down for the prayer? Question mark. 33. The captain led his team to the mountain into negative. The captain led his team to the mountain. The captain did not lead, L-E-A-D. The captain did not lead his team to the mountain. That's the end of it. The answers are there in the last slide. Yeah, last slide ma मैले answer पनि राखिदिएको छु. Question already छ.
सर अलिकति जुम गर्दिन सर क्वेशन एन्सर को
सर एक्चुअली 31 को बुझाइदिनु.
31.
हजुर
31 मा यो रिपोर्टिङ verb present tense मा छ. हेर है, मैले यहाँ जुन डार्क हाइलाइट गरेको छु नि, reporting verb is in simple present tense, and this reporting verb is says. जस्तो he said to me भयो भने said चाहिँ केमा चेन्ज हुन्छ? told मा चेन्ज हुन्छ. त्यस्तै यो says पछि says भन्ने रिपोर्टिङ verb पछि object me आएको हुनाले यो says केमा चेन्ज हुने भयो? tells मा. अब यसको आन्सर के हुने भयो? Because this reporting verb is in present tense. यो says भन्ने reporting verb present tense मा छ. If the reporting verb is in simple present tense, simple future tense or present perfect tense, यहाँ भित्रको sentence को tense change हुँदैन. अब आन्सर के हुने भयो? She tells me that she likes the way I smile. Yes, I like the way you smile. I like the way you want. Simple present tense ma cha. We have to keep this in simple present tense. We can't change the tense. Why? Reporting verb is in simple present tense.
कुन टेन्समा भयो हुन्न भन्नुभयो चेन्ज हजुरले?
If this reporting verb is in simple present tense, If this reporting verb just to you boy, he says, he or she tells, says, tells, they say, they tell, they will say, they say, they tell, has told, he has told, she has told, they have told, they shall say, they will, they shall say, I shall say, I shall tell. You boy, if the reporting verb is reporting verb के भयो भने if the reporting verb is one in simple म यहाँ लेखिदिन्छु ल यो उसमा व्हाइट बोर्डमा if the reporting verb is in one simple present tense means V1 or V5. If the reporting verb is in simple future tense, will, shall plus V1. Number 3, if the reporting verb is in present perfect tense, has, have plus V3. यो भयो भने के हुन्छ? We do not change the tense of the sentence in direct speech. भन्नाले कहाँको छ? यो भित्रको सेन्टेन्सको टेन्स चेन्ज हुँदैन. If the reporting verb is in simple present tense, simple future tense, or present perfect tense, we do not change the tense of the sentence in direct speech. Just for example, he says. You says के भयो? Simple present tense भयो. You says is simple present tense. Sorry, this one is simple present tense. So if here is simple, he says to me, I have written a letter. अब I have written a letter, it has to be changed into had written a letter. Had written a letter हुँदैन किन? Because this reporting verb is in present tense. So answer के हुने भयो? He says me that यो I have written, had written मा change हुनुपर्ने, अब यो present perfect मै change हुन्छ किन? Because of this reporting verb. This reporting verb is in simple present tense. If reporting verb is in simple present tense, simple future tense, or present perfect tense, no change in the tense of the direct speech. We keep the tense of the direct speech as it is. Now, have written, present perfect. He says me that he has written. Now, we keep the tense as it is. Has written also present perfect. Have written also present perfect. बुझियो?
बुझ्यो सर.
So shall we go through the direct indirect speech once again?
Inspector group haven't read properly before at our class.
Okay, we will then go through it once again.
Sure, sir.
ल आजलाई यति गरौँ. It's 11:11. We are not able to go through subject verb agreement. Sorry for that, though I have announced that we'll go to subject verb agreement today, but because of lack of time we have not been. We'll revise, we'll go through direct indirect speech, यसलाई फेरि गरौँला सुरुदेखि, and then we'll move on to subject verb agreement. Will that be all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Stay
Same
safe.
to you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Rajendra sir,
sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
tomorrow we'll go through direct indirect speech. Rajendra sir,
सुजन सर
ल आजलाई सके सर, म अब लिभ गरेँ है त सर.
ल थ्याङ्क यू विश यु हेभ गुड डे सर